I've been wanting to make a helicopter backpack for a while now. Based on the vintage G.I. Joe one, I attempted to make it, and I was at the point where I was spray painting it. But then it ended up breaking on me, so I gave up on this. After a while, I decided to try again, but this time using blocks of wood. These are old Jenga blocks. My idea is to have glue a set together for the backpack portion, and then have two smaller ones that'll hold the rotor base in. I also have some connect pieces that I'm going to use for the control arms. Also gathered up a few other little plastic bits and ends. I'll use jumbo craft sticks for the blades to the backpack helicopter. I use my Sharpie marker to color it black, since I still don't have spray paint. It wasn't that hard to color it black. I'm not too worried about these areas here, since I'm going to glue this other block of wood on here. I'm going to use a paper straw for where the prop sits in, so it could still rotate. Then I'll use a small dowel that will go through the paper straw, and that will hold the rotor to the helicopter backpack. Super glue really held these in place. I have a flat bit that I'm going to add to to hold the straw in place. I want to be able to remove the prop and store it so it doesn't get broke while it's being stored. My idea is to have a couple of straws that I could use a dowel as a connector to hold the prop blades in place. That way this could also be taken apart and stored. The hub of the rotor is going to also have a couple of straws. It'll have some pegs that the blade portions fit into. I glued the dowels in place in the rotor hub so the props could be easily removed by just pulling them out. For the control handles, I'm going to use some connect parts. I have these connectors, and I screwed them into place with a couple of wood screws. These will be the control arms. The control arms rotate so it could be stored easily, and it can be also disconnected. I removed the middle connector on the control arms and added a small peg that'll fit a view screen. I'm going to use some plastic canvas to hold the straps in place. The plastic canvas will be about the same size as the main body of the helicopter backpack. I notched out some areas where the straps will go. I have some small wood screws that I'll be using to hold this in place. I have some cross grain material that I'll be using for the straps, and a recycled belt buckle that I found somewhere. I also have some elastic bands I'll be using for the leg straps for the 5-point harness. I had to drill a little pilot hole for the wood screws to go into with my pin vise, and then I used my cross grain material for the straps and glued it with super glue. I used clothespins to hold it in place until the super glue dries. I decided to cut off the small end of the connects peg since it won't be needed. The main part of the rotor fits in the backpack and can be removed easily, turning out just like I hoped. I printed out some graphics that I'm going to use for the helicopter backpack, and I stuck them to the super glue tape, and I'll be placing them around on the backpack. It disassembles pretty well. I'll eventually make it a custom box for it to sit into. The vents and stabilizers look pretty nice here. I even included one on the top. The rotor shaft needed a little extra tape to keep the rotor shaft from pulling out, but you can't see it when it's put together. Then the blades peg on just like this, and they stay pretty nicely and they won't fall off. The control arms just snap in place using the connectors. To put it on a figure, you just put the figure's arms through the shoulder straps and then pull the leg straps up and fasten it to, or feed it through the belt portion of the 5-point harness. It fits pretty nicely on the full 12-inch figures. Let's try it out on a super articulated G.I. Joe. What I like is that he could actually hold the control arms. I added some tape around the grips of the control arms to give him something to grip. Then he could see the view screen. And the rotor still spins. It's exactly how I wanted it to turn out. I'm thinking that I'll build one of these and add an electric motor to spin the blade. I think that'd be fun. I like that it disassembles and it'll be easier for me to store. The last one I made didn't really store very well. I found a cardboard box to store it in. That's what I've been doing lately with my builds, is making sure I have somewhere to store it after I build it. That way it doesn't get damaged. Disassemble it and put it right in the cardboard box. I'm thinking of creating a custom wood box for it to sit in. I think that'd be pretty cool. Well, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. I really enjoy builds like this, and I finally was able to complete a helicopter backpack. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to click that like button and drop a comment. And don't forget to share this, and please share this video. All that stuff really helps my channel out. And don't forget to collect, inspire, and create. I'll see you in the next video.